Welcome to Advent of Code 2024. So a little brief introduction by me about me. My name is Andreas and I have worked as a developer for 25 years. And mainly I've done C#. I've also done C++, different scripting languages, assembler language even. So this video series will be I will try to document my attempt of solving every puzzle in Advent of Code this year. And it will my goal is to have a video up every day, but you never know. This is the most busy time of year for some people, so maybe it's not that it will not be possible every day, but as far as but that is my goal anyway. Okay, so enough about me. Let's dive into the Advent of Code 2024. So I don't know if you usually read through the storyline, which is mostly a little bit. I mean, I don't know exactly if you want to have that, but yeah. So this is about the chief historian has gone missing, and you need to somehow find you're going to try to find him and go on some kind of a trip to get the 50 stars. So you and the other Elvis senior historians go through his office, and you divide up and search through the office, and you find different locations that are marked by a unique number called the location ID. So as you and the other elves split up, you find these lists. So the resulting list is two lists side by side, and it quickly becomes clear that the lists are very similar. So maybe you can help the historians reconcile the lists. So in this first puzzle here, we have two lists. So we have a file with two columns of integers. And what you want to do is you want to find out the distance between each of these numbers. But first you need to sort them so they are in order. Then you're gonna go line by line. So in this case, we will sort these lists. They will have, in the left list we'll have 1, and in the right list the 3 is the lowest number. So between them is 2. Second one in the left list is 2. The right is 3. Third smallest number in both lists is 3. The next number to pair up is 3 and 4, and so forth. In the end, we will add all these numbers up, the distance numbers up, and we will have 11 as a result. So a pretty easy problem for day one, which I think is good. So let's go into the code. So here we will actually what we want here is actually to which I think is something that many people probably struggle with a bit is actually parsing the data, which is always the first thing you need to do. So for my code, I'm thinking what I want to do is take this input file. No, not that one. That one. Yeah. Take this input file and take these numbers. So when I first parse it out, so I have tuples of each on each line, then I want to, from that tuple, create 2 different lists, sort them. So after that, after I've done that, the input data is kind of parsed. Then we can do what we need to do. So as I prepared this before, I'll just paste this in. So we will replace this. So what we do here is that we read all the lines. We can actually skip this one. It's not needed. We will read all the lines. We for each line we will parse each line parse out the integers. This is an extension method that parse all the integers from the string. And then what we do then is we cast them out to a tuple. Then we select the item 1 in the tuple to the left list, and then sort it, and do the same thing for the right list. So this is kind of what we have done here. Is we have come to a point where we have parsed the data. So what do we want to do? Well, if you remember the example here is that we want to go through the list line by line, comparing the left to the right. And the thing is that there are obviously different ways to do this. You can the most obvious way is probably to do a loop, to do like a for loop over the left list, then take the left list and subtract the right list and do an abs around, so you get a positive number. But there are also other ways to do it, and I've actually found a way to do this as a one-liner, which I think is very cool. So let's do that. So we want to have the sum of the distances. So we use the enumerable range from 0 to left list.count. So then we have a range, all these numbers. We can then do the summation of that, yeah. So for each line we will do this operation. And that is actually the sum. And if we run this, we would get 11. So that is part 1. Part 2 here, a little twist for this. It's actually easier. So they have actually the historians can't agree on which group made the mistakes or not. So your analysis only confirmed that everyone's fear the two lists of locations are indeed very different, or are they? The historians can't agree on which group made a mistake or how to read most of the chief's handwriting. But in the commotion you notice an interesting detail. A lot of location IDs appear in both lists. Maybe the all other number aren't location IDs at all, but rather misinterpreted handwriting. This time you need to figure out exactly how often each number from the left list appears in the right list. So what you do is calculate the total similarity score by adding up each number in the left list after multiplying it with the number of times that number appears in the right list. So if we take the example again, what we do here, we have a 3. We look at the right list, see that we have 3 times. So it's 3 multiplied by 3. So we have 9. 4 only exists one time in the right list, so 4 times 1, and then so on. Then we sum all these up, and for this data we would get 31. So let's go back to the code. Let's do that. So we have a count similar. So what we do is from the left list we sum take the left multiplied by number of times that exists in the right list. And that is 31. So that is part 1 and part 2 of day 1. So this was it for me for day 1 of Advent Code 2024, and I will be back with day 2 and also all other days as they come. So thank you and bye bye, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also if you want, you can leave a comment in the comment section. That will really help me. So thank you, bye bye.